Well, hello. Welcome back. This is UOAbigail, and we are on the Dolphonbox SMP modded server. And today we are going to choose a location for our permanent base. So, you see that mark behind me there. I took a look at the journey map, and I've been going around this area and checking out the terrain, and we found a Mesa Plateau over here, and a few other areas that are, relatively interesting, including a meteor strike site, which we will have to investigate soon. But right here, where it says target, that is an area that I think might be very good for a permanent base. We are currently all the way over here at this place called Temp Home on the other side of the village, and I'm thinking I may want to build over here. It's nice and flat, and it has access to sand, water, trees, and everything right there, and I'm thinking it'll be a really good place to build something above ground. So we are going to head over there and check that out. So, checking the time of day. Yeah, I spent a lot of time setting up this intro, so we may have to just go ahead. I brought a bed with me. We may just have to go ahead and just sleep out in the open here real quick, or on the way over there. So anyway, we're going to head over there and see what we can find. Go ahead and do this on camera so you can get, kind of a feel for the lay of the land. Yeah, we'll go past this temple that wasn't really very successful. I almost considered converting this into some kind of a base, but decided against it in the end. But yeah, things have been going along quite well. I did build the smeltery and started smelting some stuff up, and of course we will have to move that as well. But yeah, this area over here looks really nice. Lots of room to build. Ooh, and got some pumpkins even. That'll work. So yeah, I'm thinking this will be really good. Ooh, yes, excellent. We'll go ahead and place our bed down here for now, just so that we can turn it back to day real quick. And I'm thinking we might want to get started on just moving our stuff over here from our little underground area. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I will be back with you in a bit. Yeah, so I was in the process of moving some of my stuff and decided to run this way, and I saw him sitting up there, and I'm thinking to myself, how in the world did he get up there? I mean, unless he walked off of this thing somewhere and somehow landed there, he must have spawned up there. And nope, no carrots. Alright, well anyway, yeah, okay. I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave him up there just for the fun factor. Anyway, I'm going to get back to work. Alrighty, well, looks like we are officially moved into this location. We've pretty well cleared out our other area, and it's about time to start building. So, I say we take a quick look around here and see exactly where we want to build. I'm thinking right up in here might be a good place to start. It's kind of close to the village. Already got kind of a natural border here, and it's close enough to the desert here where if we need some sand we can hop out here. We got some water right nearby, and yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and get some blocks together, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Well, I guess we really should decide what view we want to have out of our front door. Do we want to see the village? Do we want to see the desert? Do we want to see the I'm thinking that's basalt over there. There's a volcano kind of situation going on over there. Or do we want to see the sunset and like the tree and the canyon off in the distance over there? Or what? And I am not entirely too sure which I like. I mean, I like the village. You know, it'd be nice to see the village out our front door. However, the direction of the front door would either have to be, here, in which case we'd only see part of the village, or here, in which case we'd only see part of the village. Since we are kind of catty corner to it here, you know, on a diagonal, I imagine if I cleared this land here a little bit, we'd get a little better view. Let's run over here real quick and see what we're looking at. Yeah, we would catch just the edge of the village itself. I'm still not entirely sure. That may be a better idea for like a corner window situation to be able to get a, you know, like a wide area view of this, in which case it might be a better idea to have our front door facing this way so we can see the sun setting and tell whether it's getting close to night or not. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and do that. So we need to decide where the front of our building is going to be, and the general size of the building. I know it's getting to be nightfall and we'll have to go sleep here shortly, otherwise we're going to be mobbed, literally. And I'm thinking that we do not want to fill in this area here. We may want to reserve that for something else. So we may want to put up like a front wall starting, say, here. Well, that works. And maybe going out, how many blocks? We want to keep it an odd number. So assuming that we're going to indent for windows and stuff like that, yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 out for a pillar. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick. Go take care of that. Yeah, we'll go back over here and continue working on this front. See, assuming this pattern here, we could either do a 3-wide window on top of this, or we could do a 1-wide window with a border. And I'm actually thinking it might be a better idea to do the 3-wide window and use those kind of as the border. So we may want to indent again. We're just going to test this out and see how this works out. Now, assuming our door is here, following this pattern, we would actually fill up this entire area here. May want to move it slightly this way so we can avoid having to do, well, I don't know, maybe we'll just go ahead and dig this out a little bit here. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Alrighty, so this is our current front border, and this is where our door is going to be. So, given that, we'll take a look at it from back here and see how it looks. Maybe we will build up this pillar a little bit. Do the same over here. Just to get an idea of what the structure may look like. That actually looks like it might work. So, we will work now on this edge over here. Now, this is a little awkward to work with. We're either going to have to do a second pillar here in order to continue the pattern, And we'll see what kind of size we're looking at here. Maybe one more. And then build that up real quick. Yes, that looks like it will work. So I'm going to go ahead and finish framing this in off camera, and I will be back with you in a minute. Alrighty, we have the basic shape of the building. I know it's square looking, but we're going to eventually round this out with some side towers and such. But for now, we're going to go ahead and work with this and use this as our semi-permanent base. We're probably going to go about 4 or 5 stories tall when it's all said and done, and then start building outward on it. And of course we'll be replacing this cobble probably with something a little more decorative once we get some more tools to work with. But for now we just need to get something kind of secure. So I'm thinking we might want to start working on the flooring here, replace this grass with something. I know I've got some redwood from the forest over there that I might put down. I also have these stone bricks, and I could always cook up some more, but I kind of want to get away from the gray. I mean, we are in modded, so therefore there is a lot of variety that we could work with. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the redwood and put that down and see how that looks, and I will be back with you in a little bit. Alrighty, well that's done, and I'm actually liking this. It's not a normal color for like vanilla, which I'm used to. So yeah, I'm liking this. We'll have to decide what color on here looks good with this later, but yeah, this is a good start. So the next thing I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to work on these window sections here, and I'm thinking I want to do an arched thing and make it a little bit taller. So this way the inside is very very tall on the inside before the next floor. This way we got room to put like a staircase and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pillar up there and see what we can do about arching these windows. So go ahead and clear that out a little bit. Alright, now, the way it is right now, we would have, 1, 2, 3. So it would be a 3 by 3 window if we did a full window pane there with no border. And we would need to have one more layer on top. See if I got, yes I do. Alright, so we would have one. If we were going to do square windows, we would be doing something like this. But since we're not doing a square window, we need to arch this. So we're going to start there, and we're going to head up by 2. 2. Maybe, nah, that doesn't exactly look right. So we'll go ahead and pull that out of there. This may not be appropriate for arching. We may have needed to have done a 5 wide in order to do the proper arching on the inside. So let's see what. Yeah, okay, we got plenty of time left. So we could do a smaller arch like this, maybe. So we'll go ahead down here real quick and take out these blocks here and see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm not thinking that's going to look very good either from a distance. But we'll take a look just to see. Yeah, that's definitely not arched at all. Assuming our windows would be here. Like this. We could yeah, no, definitely not that. Tell you what, I'm going to work on this off camera, and I will be back with you with my final decision. So yeah, I'm thinking something along these lines here. I was just checking the tileability of it. I was originally going to do the stairs over here as well, so that you could see this texture behind the stairs, but it looked kind of funny when tiled. So yeah, and I had to leave these upper stairs the way they were. So therefore I've got these two little eye-looking things, and I'm thinking I might put something like glowstone or something like that behind it to kind of provide some backlighting, you know, the lighting effect that it gives. So yeah, I might go ahead and do that, and we'll tile, you know, we'll probably build this at least, you know, 3 or 4 stories tall, and yeah, that's what we'll do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera, and I will be back with you in a bit. Alrighty, well, yeah, we've got this thing pretty well started, and our first level, our first floor is pretty much done. You can see I've begun swapping out some of the cobble with a test block to see how it looks. But I decided to go ahead and swap out the rosewood planks for the walls with that marble that we ran across. And I decided to go ahead and go with an easy dyeable color, being the red there for the glass. And I thought, well, what would go good with that? Red and black go good together, and black and white go good together. And with the flooring already being kind of a reddish tint, I thought, okay, well, I'll just go ahead and replace all this cobble with something black. And I started with this seared stone. And the reason I did is because we've got the smeltery in here, and I got a bunch of cobble, and I figured smelt it down in here and then make the seared bricks. But it turns out it takes 9 cobble to make 1 seared brick, plus lava. So I'm probably not going to go with that. I'm probably going to go ahead and use I'm thinking that's basalt again. I'll run up there real quick and check. But I'm thinking of going ahead and thinking about going ahead and using that for the walls and for the facades and stuff like that. Yeah, basalt. And probably using carpenter's blocks, since you know you can't make stairs and stuff out of it, or certain of these blocks that I am currently using cannot be made, you know, through natural crafting for making this pattern up here. So if I use carpenter's blocks, I can go ahead and just decorate the blocks with that, and it'll look, you know, as if we had crafted them. So yeah, I'm going to probably go ahead and do that. Now the other thing is we're going to run into a problem here soon, because you see I've got this monster jerky that I made over here with the zombie flesh that I'd hung up there, and that's basically our only meat source that we currently have left at the current time. Now I can either go out hunting and killing animals, or I can go ahead and start working on some garden. So I'm thinking since food's going to be an issue here soon, we need to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a small patch garden somewhere, and I will check back with you in a minute. Alrighty, well, I got that planted out. What that is right there is just some standard vanilla crops. I don't want to plant any of the special crops until I have a more permanent location for them. So yeah, this is in relation to where the field is to my base. I'll go ahead and take us inside real quick, and we'll go over some of the stuff that's in there. I did get some Ender IO stuff going on for smelting and for grinding up ores. You can see I got some more monster jerky being made right now. I got the old XP tank here, and Tinker's construct utilities there. And you've got the smeltery there, and here's the Ender IO stuff. It's currently set at 2 million RF as a maximum, and I'm using a coal furnace to generate with, and I've got the sag mill. And whenever it grinds something up, I currently have it set to push it into the smelter there, the alloy smelter. Just got this array of furnaces for, like, if I want to make charcoal in bulk or something like that. And then, of course, got the Better Barrels by Jabba. And, oh, these things here, the work tables from forestry, very, very handy, because they store your recipes. the last ones that you've made, and you can lock them. If I remember right, you can lock them, but yeah, there it is. You can right-click to lock it and right-click again to unlock it, so this way it doesn't overwrite the recipes. Now, this is probably one of the best work tables, in my opinion, workbench type things, in my opinion, before you get into the applied energistics systems, which I do plan on getting into here pretty soon as possible, actually. But until then, yeah, this is set up currently. I haven't installed any type of way of getting up top yet because I really haven't finished even the interior here, and I haven't even really begun working on the second floor. But yeah, I'm thinking we might go out here shortly and check out that asteroid strike, the meteor strike, and see if we can't get some stuff to actually begin the applied energistics with. So I'll run out there here in just a minute and we will check that out. Alrighty, well, here we are at the meteor strike site, and we're going to get to work on that. I have a redstone fluxed alumite hammer, which should make this a little bit quicker. I'll go ahead and show you the effect. It's a speed and a 3x3 mining. So we'll pick roughly the center because that's where we're going to need to be. And I'm guessing it'll be right at this level here somewhere. And yes, this skystone is really difficult to mine even with an alumite hammer with speed. So it's going to take a little while to get through this. But we're going to go ahead and grab that stuff because it's actually rather useful. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and mine through this, and hopefully we'll find some presses, I believe they are called, for the various logic circuits and such. There's a chest somewhere in the middle here that we are looking for, and it should contain one or more of them. At least that's what I'm hoping. We need I'd like the engineering press, the logic press, and I can't even remember offhand the other two, but we will need them in order to begin working with the applied energistics systems. I've already got a bunch of the Certus quartz and like 8 of the energized Certus quartz just mining around at my temporary base. So we've got something to start with once we actually find the actual chest. And it could be any one of these. Nope, probably in a little farther. I did bring some wool and some wood in case I needed to make a bed out here if it turns dark while I'm still out here mining through the stone. I do plan on eventually mining out the entire... Oh, there's the chest right there. And we'll see what it's got. And it has the inscriber silicon press. It's not the one we was hoping for. Well, obviously we're going to need the silicon press in either case, but I was hoping we would get something else to work with it. So we're going to need to find another meteor strike site, and we may have to make one of those meteor detectors. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head back to base, and we'll come back here and mine the rest of this out later. And I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, well, one of the last things I wanted to do in this episode was this here. I'm sure most of you that are familiar with modded Minecraft may already know what this is. And I was looking around for the best place to put it, and there's all this terrain elevation changes all around here, and plus I'm wanting to do a lot of building out that way, so I didn't really want to put this over there. However, this is a nice flat area and has a decent view of everything, and I can build something around it later. What this is going to be a portal to the Twilight Forest. And I went ahead and built a cobblestone platform for it, filled it all in with dirt just in case. I've never tried building one directly on top of cobblestone as you know, at that level right there. I'm assuming it needs to be dirt, but I could be wrong. But if I remember right, all we have to do right now is just throw in this diamond, and it should open the portal. And there it is. There we go, Twilight Portal. So we were going to hop on in. I went ahead and made myself some iron armor because you never know what you're going to run into there. And I brought me some resources to build like a little starter home kind of thing, and yes, that's very annoying, all those lines all over the place. I have no idea what they're for and why they appear, but throw down 2 more items one at a time and gets rid of them. So yeah, we'll go ahead and go through and see what's on the other side. And we lose connection. And here we are at the Twilight Forest. So it's relatively dark here, so we'll go ahead and light up a little bit of the area just so this way we have some spawn protection, not much, but some. And we'll start building us a small shelter. I don't remember, it might have been pointless to bring the bed. I don't actually think we can, well, we might be able to sleep, set our spawn point, but I don't think it really affects anything as far as, you know, since it's always like this, so it's not going to change what and when things can spawn, but we do need to build us a secure kind of mini shelter. And we'll just go ahead and do this real quick. Yeah, there it is. Did I have one here? No, I did not. Alright. So, do not have one there either. Alright, we'll have to go outside if we want to square this off, just for now. But, yeah, we'll get this built, and we're right by a wizard's tower, looks like. Wow. Alright, anyway, we'll get this so this way we don't get attacked by like zombies and skeletons and witches and all that other kind of stuff right away. And put the door in. Actually, not yet. We want to go ahead and do this. Then we'll put the door in. And we'll go ahead and dig this all out. Replace it with cobblestone just for continuity. Not that it really matters. But now that we're at the Twilight Forest, we'll be able to do some additional mining, because ores tend to be generally pretty rich in this area. Plus, if we get a hold of one of those, I don't remember what they're called, the little hills that have the cave systems inside and have the glowstone and all the ores and stuff. That's the main reason we're here, is to get that kind of stuff. But yeah, we'll go ahead and explore this later. I'm going to go ahead and call this the end of the episode for today, and I do thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And until the next time, this is UOAbigail saying, have a great day.